That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Hug.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Pick me up. Here we go.
Middle.
Check the backer. 25.
Monday.
25. Check 25.
Rosen just getting the snap off at 1. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now Austin. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
A good pickup there. 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
signaled for and taken successfully.
Keep playing hard.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Let's go.
Hey, orbit. Go.
2nd and 10. It's Rosen again. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
10 Lobo. Hey, exit.
Throwing on first down. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He had hit the sideline. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. And this one is right down the middle. The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
That's caught by Howard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jordan Howard. His 6th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make it 24-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you, Tony.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jabal Sheard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Looking to throw. Herbert. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Herbert, he's going to float this over the middle. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Mike 52, Mike 52. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike, watch Mike. I'm coming. 80, 80, 80. 80, 80, 80.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, this game is, of course, part of the NFL 100 series, and the historical significance here goes back to that 1981 AFC divisional round game. Dubbed the Epic in Miami. Others called it the game that no one should have lost. Boy, you had so many great plays in there. The hook and ladder, the end of the 2nd quarter by the Dolphins. Remember Kellen Winslow, future Hall of Famer, getting carried off exhausted in that contest. Over 1,000 total yards between the two teams, and led by Dan Fouts, the Chargers pulled off the 3-point win in overtime. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for Miami. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I got you, son. I got you.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Hey, alert. Heavy weapon.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin 1st down.
52. Hey, I'm coming.
Now Rosen on 1st down. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it?
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Jabal Sheard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back to throw. Herbert. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36. 36-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach him. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The first play in the drive there is incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Rosen will throw. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. A first throw here for the backup, Taylor. It's Williams on the catch. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor.
Yeah, baby, boom!
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Looking to throw. Herbert, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jabal Sheard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
36, 36.
Protein spill. Hustle, hustle.
Back to throw. Herbert is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
4 down, alert, alert, alert. Bravo.
Now Rosen steps away to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. And this is taken in at the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Hug, hug, hug.
Where's 52?
Hey, quarter.
52. 52's the mic. Here we go, DK.
Hey, Alpha. No, check that, check that. We're on Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Monday.
You got it, son. Mike 52, Mike 52.
Bound to lose one. 52. Hey, Delta.
Here's Rosen. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
My 50. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Smooth. Alert. Hi.
To throw is Rosen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. T.Y. Hilton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come on now, let's go.
So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
Running on first down, Eckler. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. What a great surprise Austin Eckler has turned out to be. That's the kid that was undrafted out of Western State, signed with the Chargers in 2017, and then last season, 554 yards at 5.2 yards per carry, and then he was also effective catching the football. 39 receptions, over 400 yards there. A great compliment to Melvin Gordon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
They'll run here with Eckler, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Watch the run, Get.
This one quickly into the hands of Landry. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, 2. Snap.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. Returnable for Grant. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they run with Howard. Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Howard, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Sanders now to add the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
2nd and 9 now.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 9th touchdown of the season. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Let's go.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Get in the middle. 55. Watch the run. Watch the run. 5.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Landry again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Herbert. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
We got this.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decided.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And now it's Rosen looking. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 39, Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Chargers 38, Dolphins 21.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Rosen now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
18 Gators.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Paul Richardson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way to get it done.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Rosen now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Brought in over the middle by Graham. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown.
We're going to shut you down.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
Double tight. Hey. 4 down.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Rosen. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a one-score game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get inside. Let's go. Let's go.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert, there goes a deep, and that's caught by Landry for a Charger touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 36 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's first and 5. Now it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second down, Rosen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
You ain't got nothing.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Richardson. A big 30-yard play on third. So a big play as he gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Paul Richardson. 27 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Rosen will throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.